Alright, what's good homies, welcome back to another Beer Pro Star Survival video. I'm back playing as Tom Trbojevic. We're in the 5th round of the Telstra Premiership here, getting ready to take on the Raiders. We're currently sitting at the top of the table right now. We've won 3 from 4 games to start off the season, coming off back-to-back wins, as particularly the Raiders' most recent performance. They're currently sitting at 14th, coming off back-to-back losses, with their most recent loss suffered at the hands of the Sydney Roosters at Allianz Stadium. They barely beat them 18 points to 16. As we get into the game here, taking a look at both sides, we're going up against a pretty solid Raiders outfit here. As you can see, it's all the regular starters. A lot of size in their forward pack. Their back row, Papali'i, Soliola, Bateman, and in the front row, Big Shannon Boyd, Junior Polo, and with no Hodgson, they got Baptiste at hooker. Also on the bench, they got new recruits Turner and Big Dave Taylor. As we start things off with a kick to the corner, and they're going to take it into touch. So an attacking scrum here, 10 meters out. 24 minutes into the game. As they feed it to the scrum, we call for it out wide. Shift it to Green, and Green's gonna get wrapped up about 12 meters out. First tackle here, on the short side. We call for it, shift it to Walker, and he's gonna get rocked in the tackle there. So we're being very hands-on with our approach at fullback, as we call for it once again, and we almost make it through the line there. There's a nice little change of direction. I've always wanted to know what caused that little stutter when you try and change directions. It's not exactly zigzagging because he's slowing down, and it looks pretty sick when you manage to break the line. As we call for it on the 4th, put a little grubber through. It sets up for Matthew Wright, and he's going to score the first try of the game. So a nice little assist to start us off here. So we're 30 minutes into the game here. First tackle, they go wide to Suriname, gets held up by Croker, and he gets the 1-on-1 strip. A massive play from Croker there, outside our 20 now. As they send it wide on the first to Austin, gets past 1, and it's going to get wrapped up on our 10. Second tackle, a run from dummy half, going to get stopped a few meters out here. Third tackle, wide to Whiten to Croker, and he gets the legs pumping towards the try line. Fourth tackle, they go wide, and it gets intercepted, all that for nothing. I guess we could chalk that up to solid defense as we head into the break, up by 6 points. Looking at the stats here, it's been a pretty slow grinding type of match. It's fairly even down the middle, 2 errors from us, 1 error from them. They've had majority of the possession, and the line breaks and missed tackles are pretty much, like I said, even across the board. As we get started in the second half here with an attacking scrum from the Raiders, inside their 20, Whiten's going to get around everyone here as we chase him down. Well, we attempt to chase him down, but we just couldn't cover the distance, as he scores the Raiders' first try of the game under the post with 2 points to come, and as you'd expect, from right in front, he's going to nail the 2 points. Alright, so we're approaching the final quarter. We're in the attacking zone here. As we shift it through the hands, we get it away to Nate Miles, who gets tackled about 12 out. Second tackle, and we're going to let the AI do their thing here, as they throw a cutout pass, and a great run from Green, tackled about 5 out. Sizing up the short side here, we have the overlap, show the pass, we get held up, but we're going to power our way over the line. As we retake the lead with our first try of the match, Cherry Evans to convert, and he's going to slot the 2 points to extend the lead to 6. Back on the 5th, 6 minutes remaining, we call for it at first receiver. In the pocket, 45 out, we try and go for a field goal with the wind behind us, and it's going to fade away to the right. The idea was right, but we just couldn't execute. In the end though, it didn't matter because we did walk away with the victory. Full time here at home, we defeat the Raiders 12 points to 6. It was a pretty tough match to be honest, hence the scoreline. As we look at the full time stats here, we managed to pick up man of the match. As always, drop that like button for more content, and later.
What you need.